What's up, guys? Welcome to Planet Coaster Console Edition. So, this is the PlayStation 5 version of the game. You gotta be careful when you're downloading this from the store, because apparently it's very easy to accidentally download the PlayStation 4 version and play that. So, anyway, let's get into this. I have not started up anything for this yet, so we're gonna be going through some of the opening tutorials to get a grip on what exactly we're gonna be doing. Then eventually I'll probably jump into Sandbox and go from there. But hey, let's do this. Park practice. Alright, green pastures. Charming park is the perfect proving ground for a budding theme park manager eager to learn their trade. There's plenty of work to be done here, but with a little expert guidance, you'll be up and running in no time. Alright, let's do this. Start new scenario. Let's go. So how the heck is everybody? It's a wonderful Saturday afternoon for me. Decided to stream some games.
My, oh my. Is that
Hello, Oswald.
theme park proprietor I see before me? I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you're in quite the wrong place, and none of what I'm about to say will make any sense to you. I am Oswald B. Thompson, theme park impresario, and I'm here to help you take your first steps in this most exciting of professions. And because it's a first step, we're starting in a somewhat humble location. A charming little park, which, as yet, has not fulfilled its undoubted potential. A park where you will begin to hone your skills.
Neat. So, I haven't really stated it yet, but I am planning on covering the previous games from the series on the channel. Most notably, Ninth Dawn 3. I will be playing that again. But, yeah, I wanted to get the prerequisite PlayStation 5 titles out of the way first before I jump into, you know, some of the older games. But anyway, welcome to Planet Coaster. These are the key steps to creating spectacular coaster parks. Build rides and scenery to attract guests. Charge guests for using the rides, shops, and other facilities. Use the profits to expand and build even more rides. Wonderful.
So, first things first, you should learn how to navigate around the park. Moving, rotating, zooming. Almost as if you were riding a roller coaster. A massive, invisible roller coaster.
Cool. Alright, moving the camera, moving the camera, moving the camera, moving the camera. Look at me move that. Look at me rotate this camera. Oh man, I am so rotating this camera. Oh, look at me zoom this camera. Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
You've completed an objective.
Oh, look at...
Now, objectives are a bit
I used to have one of these
They tell you what you need to do.
back in the day. It looked very similar to this.
Drive a sports car. No, that's not right. Anyway, how about completing another objective?
Alright, guys. No, don't take me away. No! Damn it.
How about you make your next objective opening up literally the only ride in your park? Why is it even closed?
I don't need the attitude,
Hello,
Lucy.
Lucy. This is Lucy Summers, one of the most enthusiastic and outspoken theme park fans in the world. She's got almost 800 followers. You know, online. Not in a cult.
Decidedly less impressive than having 800 members of a cult.
So, the ride?
Ah, yes. Opening rides. Go on, select the ride.
Okay.
If I could butt in and make a suggestion, how about
No.
you make...
Okay. Oh, let's see. What are we doing here? Open ride. Got it. Radial menu? No? Okay. No. It's not that for that. Alright, here we go.
Good.
Figuring it out. Figuring it out.
Now, open the ride. You did it with such gusto.
Hell yeah, I did.
Done. And now that we have such an adorable, gentle ride open, more guests, especially families, will soon be flooding into the park.
You know, you could turn that flood into a bigger flood. This place just needs something a bit more thrilling.
Well, if people want thrills, Then we'll give them thrills. And possibly nausea.
We can only hope.
Highlighted area. I think it'll make an excellent location for a ride. But
Yum.
let's ask our
All right.
head engineer. Eugene?
Greetings, Eugene.
You look like a
Good
Eugene.
to make your acquaintance. And yes, Mr. Thompson, I think it will do nicely. The proximity to existing infrastructure appears.
So we can have like an
phenomenal.
entrance here, exit here, maybe.
Achieve both entry and exit with minimal difficulty.
All right, new rides can be found in the rides browser. Neat.
So, if you would start by clearing the highlighted area of any obstructions, please. And do not fret, those items will automatically be sold, so we will get at least some of the purchase price back.
Get out of here, coming soon sign.
Oh, just a word about the Radial Menu. The Radial Menu gives you fast access to commonly used actions. Please note that the options available in the Radial Menu will change depending on the mode you're in.
Right.
Very good. Now, I've already chosen a suitably thrilling ride for
Sell
you,
the
so
treasure
if
chest.
you would care to select it?
Nah, $13. Nah. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Thrilling rides, excitement, fear, nausea, all the things you want.
And place it in the designated area.
Sure, we'll do that.
Ah, now, it's very important that when you place the entrance gate, you make sure to leave enough space so you can build a ride queue.
Alright, so we'll put this here, I suppose. I'm sure there's different schools of thought on whether or not you want to have twisting ride queues or a straight ride queue. But I suppose we'll get into that later.
Next up, connecting your ride to the park, so people can reach it.
Guests need paths. No way.
Now, that queue you're building is where guests will wait in line to go on the ride.
Okay. Alright, it has kind of a twisty-turny kind of a deal. That's cool. For now, I guess we'll go like this. And then kind of veer off here. Won't make it too super twisty, but I will give it a little bit here. I think that'll do just fine.
Very good. And now you should build a path from the exit gate back to the rest of the park. For that, you can simply use normal paths.
Ooh,
and if you do
normal
find any
paths.
obstacles or obstructions in your way, you can build slopes or stairs into your path to get over them. And finally, you can open the ride.
No, that's not how we do it, is it, Eugene?
Apologies, I meant, and finally, you can open the ride.
Sure, Eugene. There we go. Okay. Come on down here. Open the
Oh, yeah,
ride.
that's more like it. You're gonna get way more teenagers like me and my followers visiting the park now.
Ah, don't you just love teenagers? So much disposable income.
Cynthia! I didn't see you there. Please, allow me to introduce...
Cynthia Clark, Chief Financial Officer. It's my job to make sure these places turn a profit. Speaking of which, thanks to that new ride, the park's rating has gone up. And you know what that means?
Flying dishwasher.
We can start charging the guests more money.
Okay, very well. A necessary evil, I suppose.
Well, you know what Hammond always said. Spare no expense. Alright.
Evil. Did you see that notification? Even the guests think we're undercharging them. Let's do them a favor and fix that.
Rides are the main part of a park's income. They earn money through ticket sales, but cost money due to their upkeep. To improve a ride's profitability, its ticket price can be changed. Don't make ticket prices too high, though, as guests may become unhappy or even unwilling to pay them.
That's
You
right.
got it.
Take a good look at the notification. It'll tell you what we need to alter the prices of.
Let's see, $10. See what they think about $10. Hey, what do you think about $10? Random park goer. I don't know. Park management. What do we got here? Notifications.
Oh, look. It's that family-friendly little ride of ours. Go on. Put the ticket prices up by a few dollars.
I already did it.
Oh, honestly, Oswald, the people visiting this park aren't just getting to ride rides. They're getting to make precious memories. So if we put the ticket prices up, then we're making those memories even more precious, aren't we?
Oh, no. That actually makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't. Lower ticket prices make guests happy.
I know we're in the happiness business, Oswald, but we're also in the staying in business business.
Well, we can't make people happy unless we're staying in business, I guess. I already raised the price, though. Did they want it higher? Higher? I already... There we go.
If you're so worried, why don't we have your new underlings select a few guests and see what they're thinking, eh?
Underling, indeed. They are a trainee, and they have a name. Although I just realized I don't know it.
You can call me the Zanzibar Man. And I am disposable.
See? That guest didn't seem too put off by the higher price, did they, Oswald?
Yes, but their happiness is our bread and butter. So, it's important to regularly check what the guests are thinking.
I bet Elixir Machine 24 is intense. Yes. Oh, I like the dragon. There's little eggs and a bong. Alright, I looked at what some of the guests were saying. Now what?
Well, I
Okay.
didn't see anything to
There we
worry
go.
about there. Come on, let's just hit fast forward, sit back, and let the money roll in for a while. At least until we've made a healthy profit.
End of month summary. Neat.
Well done on hitting Cynthia's profit forecast. Honestly, I was worried it was a little high. But as always, she knows just how hard to squeeze the guests' wallets. Anyway, now that we've made some money, we can make some improvements. Oh, but don't forget to slow things back down to normal speed again. After all, it's not a good idea to build a park on fast forward. You might miss out on an important notification, or a ride breaking down, or all your staff leaving, or, heaven forbid, my birthday.
I would never.
Anyway, congratulations! You've just earned yourself a bronze star. The first of many, I don't doubt.
Elixir Machine. Oh, jeez. Cool. We got a star.
It's high time we talked about taking care of guests and improving the park. We want those guests to be happy.
They want
happy,
food
happy.
and seats.
Ooh, you're planning on making improvements? That's good. I didn't like to say, but part of this place looks like the theme park that time forgot. So, if you want to scoot over, I'll take things from here for a while.
Actually, Lucy, I was about to say...
Scoot, scoot. Okay, first things first. I know how I feel about the park, but let's see how one of the other guests is feeling. Go on, select one of the guests to see how happy they are.
They're tired and they want to sit.
Now, that level of happiness might be good enough for most parks, but I still think this guest would be a bit happier if a big chunk of the park
This is a big
wasn't
old
super
line.
lame. Don't worry, it's not your fault. That one's on Mr. Thompson.
I hardly think that's fair.
Stupid Mr. Thompson. Alright, don't forget to immerse your guests in magnificent surroundings. That's cool. Alright.
Don't worry, problem area. So go on, stick down some scenery. Make it look all piratey.
Yar. Pirates and whatnot. Alright, first let's get rid of all these
Oh yeah.
signs and
Us
stuff.
guests love having interesting things to look at. Cheers us right up.
There's a pirate. Is that one of my workers? Is that an animatronic? I'm scared. Alright, what do we got here? Got ourselves a pirate camp. It's kind of neat. Where would we want this? We'd want that, you know, just right here, right? You know, so they can hang off, go off on the pier, you know? Yeah, that's good. That's good. What about pirate treasure? Yar. So on and so forth. Let's just, let's throw this in here, you know, where everybody else will eventually put this. There we go. What do we have here? Ooh, look at this. That's fancy. Will that fit above this? Well, the guests would want to see it, so it's got to face out the other way. Here, let's just get it like one of these, maybe. That's kind of neat. Alright, we're going to have to move this guy. I'm going to spend a very long time adjusting things in the park. Oh, Jesus. No. Camera got clipped on a rock or something. Let's see, it's not hanging off the sides, is it? Okay. So put that there. Leave that over there. And we'll get this guy. Rotate it a little bit. Kind of just, there we go.
That is a bit nicer.
I don't believe I said unscoot yet, did I? So, another place it's super important to put scenery is around the ride queues. Ooh, you know what? We should compare both of your rides so we can see the difference. Go and select that first ride you opened, would you?
Looks pretty nice. Alright, what do we got here?
See how it's got a high queue scenery rating?
Okay.
Because of that, the ride's prestige is higher too. Us guests are way less interested in rides with boring queues, and so we won't pay as much to ride them. Right, now go and have a look at that new ride you built.
It's pretty crappy.
Okay, so that's not nearly as prestigious as it could be, but you can fix that by giving us guests some eye candy to look at while we wait. Go on, stick some nice scenery down around the queue.
Let's get some of this in here. Yeah, get some fairy tale archways. That's what the people want. Fairy tale archways. Trust me. Alright, that's enough fairy tale archways. What else do we have here? Nothing? No special effect items? Okay. That's fine. Ride scenery. It's not really super great, but I guess, I don't know. Got whole buildings. It's kind of neat. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Let's just stick with, I don't know, some basic stuff. What do we have here? Natural park bushes. Could put some of that around here, why not? Yeah. This is what people
admit
come
it.
here
Is it
for.
not better? And if you check, I bet you'll see that the ride's Q scenery rating and prestige has gone up as a result.
I'm not done yet.
That means we can also raise the ticket price. Go on, put it up by a few dollars.
I already
Oh,
did.
heck. I really didn't think this through, did I?
I'm not done yet. It's not pretty enough. Oh, what is this? Fairy tale overgrown tree. Alright, that's pretty neat. We need that on the ride. Yeah. Yeah. 34 bucks for that? Jesus. That's not that bad. What else do we have here? Got ourselves a little sword in the stone action kind of going on. That's kind of neat. Let's put that there. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how the ride's doing now. 100%. Oh, yeah, let's go. People like to see spooky trees and swords and bushes. It's true. Alright. Now what? I did it. I did the thing. Was there more? Was there more you wanted me to do? Okay. Raise the ticket price to 13 bucks. Okay.
Oh my! Look at all that wonderful new scenery! Well done! Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, by raising this park's scenery rating, I think you might have, yes you have, you've raised the overall park rating. And that means more guests will be drawn to the park. Heavens, what an important number, eh?
Okay, park rating. How popular a theme park is depends on its park rating. Each park has a park rating based on its overall quality. Higher park rating means that you'll attract more guests, and those guests will also stay for longer. Main factors which count towards your park rating are ride, scenery, and average guest happiness. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus.
I think it's time we took a look at the park rating breakdown. It's a great way to track how your park is improving.
Plus 53 since last month.
In here, you can see how your overall ride and scenery ratings and guest happiness are all critical to improving your park rating. And remember, the better your park, the more guests who will come and visit. So, let's get that scenery rating even higher, eh? Make the whole park look as wonderful as those rides you spruced up. Go on, get decorating!
Hello again. I just noticed that you were using the scenery blueprints to decorate the park. I actually built those blueprints myself, so I'm very happy that you're using them. You can actually find the individual scenery elements, the ones I used to build those blueprints, by looking under the Create browser, if you want to. But, as I mentioned, I did go to the trouble of painstakingly handcrafting literally hundreds of them for you, so, you know.
We might get into that later, but I'll be honest, probably not. I want more rides. The guests are not happy with the lack of rides. Alright, raise park scenery to 50. You got it. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got some pirate fence pathing and whatnot. Kind of do some stuff with that, I'm sure. Retail market stalls. Could be good. There we go. Put that there. Why not? Parrot statue. I don't really have a pirate ride yet. Seems kind of weird to do that. But alright. That would be cool to put in. I could, do this. Put that down. Be a little interesting, but there's gonna be like elements of it floating in the air. I don't really like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna conflict with some of the stuff that's here, but whatever, it's a tutorial park, who cares? Alright, what else we got here? They just want us to put in a bunch of random crap. So let's do that. Camera's a little weird. Oh, what else do we have here? Pirate anchor statue. Sure. People like anchors. I'm sure. There we go. Okay, we're at 48 now. Got some cargo. Ooh, we can have it shooting the guests. Yeah, let's do that. What else here? Pirate Cargo 2. Ooh, it's interactive. People love to see stuff move around. Trust me, I'm people. I like to see stuff move around. No, I wasn't done! God damn it.
Of the park has really bumped the park rating up a good few notches, my friend. And look at all the guests, happily smiling away. And you know what they say about happy guests?
They like spending money.
Oh, is everything about cold, hard cash with you, Cynthia?
No, I also like stocks and shares.
Hey, cheesecake. Probably likes cheesecake.
Guests have other needs which can affect their happiness. So, let's take a look at some of them.
Yes, let's. Scoot.
Okay, guest needs. Guest needs tell you about what your guests are feeling and what they need to be happy. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Right. If you want
Busy
to find
looking
out
at the
what
sprinkler.
guests need, one way is by looking at the guest screen in park management. Go on, open it. This is where you can see what the average guest needs are in the park, as well as the most common thoughts that the guests are having. You know, it's weird. I really should think of this thing as a massive invasion of privacy, but I'm kind of okay. Yeesh. It looks like a lot of the guest thoughts are about how the park is missing important facilities. Okay, first up, food. According to the guest data, we're hungry. I was wondering what that empty feeling in my stomach was. So go on, build a food shop for us.
Okay. Fairy Tale Chief Beef. Where would a good place for this be? And I guess right off the main causeway, but I could also throw them back here. I mean, it's a little bit of a walk, but I don't know. Maybe people would like to go up a flight of stairs to eat their burgers. Sure, we'll put it right there.
That's the food sorted, but a bunch of us guests are also really thirsty. So you should definitely build some drinks shops.
A word of advice. Put your shop somewhere busy, so we get the best return on our investment. Sorry, I mean best serve our guests' needs, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Real convincing.
Shop vendors don't work for free. We have to turn a profit.
Right to the entrance of the whole thing, then? That isn't going to ruin the fantasy, majestic qualities of this by seeing a big old gulpy sign. Not at all, I'm sure. Although there is a Oh, okay, you just walk right through that? That's cool. I'm gonna delete those. There we go. Yeah, better access to the stuffs. So this is obviously the entire line and the ability therein. Nope. We need a different gulpy shop. Just cover up the dragon? No. We're not going to cover up the dragon. That would be ridiculous. We'll put it right here.
About time. My blood sugar was almost down to a healthy level. If you want to make sure that you got all our needs licked, you can look at the guest needs screen again. Personally, I am absolutely stuffed with both food and drink, so I'm good.
But if you're stuffed with food and drink, you need a toilet. They got a crap.
Yeah, like, really pressing?
Pressing in the bladder.
Build a toilet for the guests.
What? A whole toilet? You're spoiling us, Mr. Thompson.
Seriously, what the hell, Mr. Thompson? Probably want it somewhat near the other rides, I would imagine. But not necessarily... I don't know. Yeah, right there in the middle of the sprinkler. No, I'm not going to upset the sprinkler and its delicate balance of to and fro and life and whatnot. We'll put it right outside the mystical exit of the dragon cave. There you go.
You know, toilets are great, but it'd be nice if us guests had somewhere else to sit down, too.
That
Oh, yes.
is a hot dog.
Hop down some benches next to the paths. You see, guests are a lot like cellular phones. Every so often they need to recharge their batteries, so you should plug them in and... No, that's not right.
Nope, I agree. Plug them in. Can be off the path? Yeah, it can be off the path. Okay, that's good. Put some near there, so everybody can get some if they're, you know, doing bathroom stuff, I guess. Let's see. Maybe if you're waiting for food. I don't know. There you go. Just in case you get off the ride and you get a little nauseous. There you go. I'm thinking right. What else do we have here? Got our little village heart benches here. Let's maybe could have put a couple here. Oh wow, those people were like, "Oh crap, a bench!"
Fulfill their needs in the park, they're less likely to become unhappy, which is great. But as more guests come here, you need even more facilities to deal
You
with
could
their
sit
needs.
right in front of the cannon.
More than one toilet? No.
Eh? It's quite a lot to think about, isn't it? Plus, the park's getting a bit more complex, and we might start to see problems popping up. I think we should look at hiring some staff to keep everything running smoothly.
Staff members help to keep the park in good condition. Yada yada yada. So on and so forth. Monthly salaries and whatnot.
Speaking of problems, can you do something about all the litter? It's piling up and really bumming us guests out. Maybe you could hire some janitors to keep on top of it.
I would love to. Janitor. Let's see, you guys making a goddamn mess over here? No, there's no food over here. So of course you guys aren't making a mess. No, there's a mess! You guys are making
For
messes.
that, of course, litter wouldn't be such a problem if Mr. Thompson had remembered to put some bins in the park.
It's kind of a big deal.
Deliberate. So we could all have a learning moment. So yes, if you would please put some bins down, your new janitors will make sure they're kept empty.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah. Good save.
Yep, just clog everybody up there. How rude. No! Magic Castle's broken.
Oh no! Goodness me! One of the rides is broken down! How could this happen in one of my parks?
Oh, it's all right. Everyone on the ride and in the queue is getting a refund.
Refunds? Quick, hire a mechanic. We need to fix that ride and get money flowing in the right direction again. Oh, and make the guests happy, etc.
So on and so forth. Etc., etc. Employ one mechanic. Fix it! Fix it!
Ah, good. I'm sure our new mechanic will have that ride fixed in
You're not running! Fix it!
Not without breaking the space-time continuum, they won't.
What did this guy do? What did you do?
You might want to consider speeding up time for a while.
But I'm watching our mechanic, Dana. Dana O'Neill. It's cool how the little panel actually opens for the repairs. It's a lot of detail that they did not need to go to. See the little circuit breakers in there and dials and stuff. Meanwhile, this guy's standing next to an electrified platform. Wouldn't recommend it. Did you do it? Did you fix it? It's not sparking anymore. I think he did it. Still says it's broken. Hey, there we go.
Emergency has been dealt with. The mechanic can spend their time inspecting the rides and reducing the chance of another breakdown. Now, I think it's high time you built a staff room for our staff so that they can have a bit of a break.
I was really hoping he would say, build a staff room for the staff so they can have a room.
Yes, you see, staff are a lot like cellular phones. No, wait, I've tried that one.
You just have to plug them in.
Just like guests, staff members get tired as well. And if they get too tired, they simply won't be able to work.
And then they die.
Staff rooms are where they get their energy back.
See, staff are just like cell phones. They die. That's it.
And now that we have a staff room, the vendors in our shops will be taking breaks too. So, you should hire some extra vendors to fill in for them.
Who is whistling? Is that in the bathroom? Stop it.
Gosh, you've got so many people working for you that there might not be enough space in the staff room anymore. You'd better increase the staff room's capacity just in case.
Have a staff building with a capacity of at least 5. Is that like just build more staff rooms, or is that changing the staff room itself? Looks like it's changing something else. Oh yeah, wasn't I putting a bin down somewhere? I don't know. I can't remember anymore. Can't remember. Okay. So, have a staff building with a capacity of at least 5. It doesn't really tell me what's in the staff rooms, I suppose. Okay, so they've got like all the little blank templates for everything. It's kind of cool. And there's a lot of stuff. Alright. Let's see here. Do they just want us to build another one, or what? Guess we could put this over here somewhere. Ah, okay. I got it, okay. Okay, no, not edit building. Okay, there we go. 5. Yes.
Look at you! Oh, you're a born manager. Congratulations. Pretty soon, you'll be hiring entertainers to lift the spirits of your guests and hiring security guards to deal with pickpockets and ne'er-do-wells. And, well, partly to stop Lucy constantly cutting in line. You can worry about all of that in your own time, though.
Yay.
Goodness, just look at how you've grown the park. It's like they say about tiny acorns. Don't eat them. No, that's not it. Anyway, just time for a few final management lessons before I let you loose on the world.
Okay. Park management. You can use park management screens to monitor your park operations, finances, attractions, shops, staff, research,
Now,
stuff.
these first few of the last few lessons will mostly be focusing on finance.
Which is why I'll be handling them. You can get started by looking at the overall finances of the park in the finance section of park management. Come on, money's a wasting.
Okay.
This is my happy place. Just look at all those fiscals. You can get a very solid idea of how your park's finances are doing here. And looking at it, your rides are doing well. But I think your shops could be doing better. Open up the Attractions and Shops panel. As you can see, this section gives you an overview of how your shops and facilities are doing. Ah, and as I thought, you could definitely stand to raise your food and drinks prices by $50 or so. Happy guests don't mind paying a little extra. You can also raise the prices of ATMs, toilets, even the first aid facilities. But it's a good idea not to get too greedy with those. Just greedy enough.
What's this claw crane machine? We're losing money on that. Ah. Doesn't seem like it's very great, but whatever, we'll deal with it. This is floating off the ground a little bit. It's okay, it's structural support on the back end. No big deal. Okay, let's raise some prices here. What do we got here? Those are all $6.50. These are all $5. We could probably raise that a little bit. Same with the Gulpy Guava. Gulpy Zero Cal.
Yes, that's better. It's hardly a lottery win, but we are seeing a bit more profit, which means...
that I get to interrupt you for once. We should put some of that money into researching a roller coaster. After all,
Yes.
guests eventually tire of old rides. So, putting money into ride research is essential if you want to keep a park fresh or expand it.
Oh my! Oh yes! You should begin
50 cents to use the toilet. I'm evil. Start making money, toilet. Let's see. Doing alright. $12 for a burger? No, I'm not gonna raise those prices. Jesus Christ. $12. Did everyone stop using the toilet? Suckers. Aw, yeah. Getting that lifetime profit back up. Alright, anyway. Want to do some research and development. Some R&D. Coaster, the American Arrow.
Now that the research is in hand, we should take a look at the staff again, because their happiness is just as important as the guests' happiness. Go on, take a look at your staff list. Good! See, if a staff member is unhappy, then they won't be as effective at their job. And if they're really unhappy, they might even quit entirely.
Dana's tired.
I think it's high time we gave some of our staff a raise, don't you?
No.
That wasn't directed at you, Cynthia. So, check if any of your staff members aren't as happy as they could be. And, if so, bump their wages up a notch or two.
Well, let's see. We've got Imogen over here. Where's our janitor? Janitors are actually pretty happy. Let's, I don't know, give them $10, because I appreciate janitors. Used to be one. Alright, let's see. Let's just bump everybody up 5.
There, that's a start. Now, if a staff member's workload is too high, it means that they aren't able to keep on top of all their duties, which will make them unhappy. One way around that is hiring more staff. But a more efficient way to deal with it is through staff training. So, train up some of your staff. Once you've chosen who to train, they'll soon toddle off to the staff building to receive their training. And complimentary donuts.
Hell yeah, donuts.
Oh, yes. You clearly know how to care for your staff. Now that you've addressed their wages, workloads, and training, they'll be showering you with world's best boss mums.
Now everybody's gonna be like, alright, here's your damn gulpy, get out of here, I gotta go do training.
Building roller coasters. Oh my, oh my. They're expensive things, but a theme park isn't a theme park without one. Eugene, take it away.
Take what away? Oh, I understand. If you could reveal the newly researched coaster blueprint, please.
Got some workloads over here. Where are they working? Oh, this place is apparently pretty busy. They're both at the same location? Yep, both at the same location. Maybe another employee. Whatever. We'll deal with that later. We gotta deal with the attractions. Alright, reveal research.
Well, that
Cool.
was needlessly over the top. Oh, but that is quite an exciting new coaster. That could easily hit 4.28 on the Eugene Thrill Rating scale. And now that you have a new coaster type, you can place coaster blueprints for it. Or even build a coaster from scratch. But you should probably walk before you... Now, open the coaster browser and select the blueprint.
Here's some money. Think of it as a scholarship.
Thanks for the money.
And place it in a suitable location.
Alright, we can just kind of put this over here, I suppose.
Oh, look at that! Your first coaster! You must feel so proud.
Oh, gosh. Out of my way. I'm gonna ride that thing.
Sorry, not just yet, Lucy. For while the construction of the coaster is finished, we are not. First, the coaster has to be tested to make sure it is safe.
Well, first it needs to get freaking stairs up there.
A safety waiver, then I'm actually cool with that.
Alright, we'll put the queue over this way. Deal with that later, though. Alright, they want us to test the ride. Just explodes. Oh, crap. Okay. Give this just like, I don't know, a couple turns, then we'll just leave it off there. Then as far as the exit is concerned, what do you want from me here? Oh, it's doing the testing. Just kind of get this to branch off here, and then there you go. There's the exit path. Wonderful. We're gonna need some stuff. Nope, not that. Where did the things go? Looking for the bins. Where the heck did the bins go? Losing my mind. Under props. Was it under scenery? No, it wasn't under scenery. It's got to be under facilities, but it's not here. Yeah, I wanted to put some trash cans in.
Well, now, looking at the telemetry data, the fear and nausea ratings are well within tolerable levels for guests, which means this ride is perfectly safe. Of course, that was to be expected with a prefabricated blueprint ride. When you build coasters from scratch, things can go differently. Okay, when you've connected it up to the rest of the park, you can open the coaster.
Eugene?
Again, apologies. Open the coaster!
Yeah.
Much better. And what a fine coaster. But you're not done yet. You should adorn the track with plenty of wonderful scenery. Give the guests something exciting and unique to see as they whiz around those twists and turns. Oh, and of course, scenery will also improve the ride's prestige.
You could use animatronics. They're extremely effective, although they will incur running costs.
And, of course, there's all those wonderful scenery blueprints that Eugene made for you.
Indeed, I really cannot overstate how long it took me to make those for you.
Thank you, Eugene. I don't know, man. Just like put this over here. Got some more bushes. People like bushes.
Will you look at that? Are you sure you haven't done this before? We should immortalize your coaster by saving it as a blueprint.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, you'll need to multi-select everything you want to include in your blueprint. Go on.
Just a creepy tree to stare at people as they're getting ready to ride the ride. Alright, what are we at now? 100%, sweet. Alright, they really want us to do this, huh? Create a blueprint. Multi-select coaster and scenery. Okay. Okay.
Now, go and create a blueprint, and you'll be able to make as many copies of your coaster as you like. Or at least can afford. Oh, don't forget to give your blueprint a good name and an exciting screenshot. And make sure to add any tags you want to it, so you can find it easily later.
Super duper coaster. Yeah, tutorial. All right. Yeah, tutorial. Yeah. Okay. Done.
Now you've made a blueprint, you'll find it in the coasters browser. But there's also somewhere even more exciting. The workshop.
Ooh.
You see, blueprints are a lot like sandwiches. You can share them.
Like sandwiches. You have to connect them to a charger and wait a second.
But just imagine it. Sharing your blueprints with the world. With the world.
Oh, this is going to be way more than $10.
Right back.
Let's be honest here.
That's what the workshop can do for you.
The potential monthly profit has to go
I
up.
think it's time you enjoyed the fruit of your labors by riding your coaster, don't you? Go on, select it, and get on.
Look, I know Oswald likes to treat our guests like royalty, but that doesn't mean we should charge a king's ransom for the rides.
Okay. Oh God! Is this VR compatible? Because if it is, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you.
Unlike the guests, you can get off the coaster whenever you like. You know, just in case you're feeling a little bit wobbly in the tum-tum.
Cinematic.
Congratulations! Oh, I'd slap you on the back, but you look a wee bit queasy. Even so, I think you're ready to start your, no doubt, illustrious career in park management.
What wonderful news! Because it means you can start paying back the time and effort that Oswald's invested in you.
And if you would let me, I would dearly love to teach you the intricacies of building a coaster from the ground up. Oh, or ground down if it's subterranean.
And I'm gonna tag along because my season pass gives me free entry anyway. Oh, and to watch you grow as a manager, obviously.
Obviously.
Not that you haven't grown already. Just look at this park. At your park. Full of happy guests, making precious but reasonably priced memories. You should be proud of yourself. But this is just the start. Are you ready for the next step?
Yeah. We did it. Get me out of here. Alright, well, that is going to do it for the first episode, covering that whole tutorial. Why not? Oh, sweet, we did it. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to keep playing. But if you're watching on YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. I wasn't expecting the first episode to be an hour, but hey, here we are. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.